Hello everyone. Today I'm going to attempt to build a hanging porch swing. I've been working with a lot of scrap wood from pallets. If you've seen any of my other videos, you've probably caught on to that. So I'm going to start, I really have no plan. I'm just going to start by building what will be the seat. I'm going to build a 50 by 20 inch, 50 by 20 inches frame, and once I get that built, I am going to then put slats on for the backing, I think. So let me go ahead and build that 50 by 20 inch frame first, and we'll see how that looks. Okay, so I have my seat frame built, and a lot of the plans and videos I saw for people's swings that they were building, they didn't have any angle on the backrest, so they were really square like this. So I put a 10-degree slant on my back, and so I took this 2x4 here. That's going to be the back piece where the back frame is going to align here, and I just cut a 45 in it, and so it didn't line up. It didn't line up flush, as you can see here. This one's flat, this one's angled. I'm not super skilled in working with wood and or with saw angles and stuff. Maybe if you're smarter than I am, you can figure out how to keep this flush and still add that degree on there. I'm sure it can be done. I'm not going to waste too much time on it because this will work for me fine. And so for my cross supports, I just put a 10-degree on the one that's going to meet up with the back side, and then I just kept the front one flush. See, so that matches up perfectly. And I'm just going to secure those in place for now with some brads, and I'll go through and screw everything in with some construction screws. But I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how I did the angle on the back. See, so now when I put my slats on the back, they'll be angled and not so straight up and down like you would find in like a booth in a restaurant, which is incredibly uncomfortable. So yeah, let's see how that pans out for me. Okay, so I built my frame. This is going to be my seat. I went ahead and laid 3 slats across here, evenly spaced. I don't know, it's kind of a big gap, but it feels alright on my butt, so I'm going to go with it. Also, my wife's going to later build a cushion to go on here, so we probably won't even feel it or see it anyway. So there's that for now. I'm working on the what's going to be the back now. I'll give you guys a glimpse of that here in a sec. Okay, so here's my back. I just laid a bunch of slats out flat and measured my height, and I left myself about 5 inches on the bottom, which is going to meet up with the height of the base here. I angled the bottoms of the back here so that as I'm installing it, it'll sit flush with my angle that I created for the back. I'm going to run 2 more slats here, but I wanted to real quick show you guys how this is going to look. So that's going to sit on there. Then those angles I put could sit something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and install the other 2 back supports, and then fasten this to the back or to the base, and then I'm going to work on my my arm rests. Alright, so I've fastened the back to the what will be the seat, just using 4 2x4s. I'm going to build the armrest now to help strengthen the back. It's a little loose now, but once I get that in place, that should square it up, or at least give it some support. So let me figure out what I'm going to do for an armrest, and I'll slap it on there and see what we come up with. Alright, I finally finished this baby. I think I'm going to go with what I've got here. This is what I did for my armrest. I just removed this slat here, and I used the piece here as a template, marked it, cut it out, and then I just took another piece and simply, I think I 10 degrees on here to line up with the angle of the back. 45 on this corner here. I've already assembled this, so I already have my holes drilled. I drilled some screws in here, here, and then in the back side to hold it in here. I disassembled it so I could show you how I finished it here. But yeah, just a couple pieces, 45, notch out the slat there. And I think next I'm going to buy the hardware to hang it with, which I'm going to use some steel cable and some kind of eyelets or something to mount in here. I'll probably run a bolt through here, but I'll add that to the end of the video here. So yeah, let me get this mounted with the hardware, and then I'll show you guys how I'm going to hang it. Thanks. All right, so here's my finished hung product. I didn't use chain like most people do, just because, I don't know, I think it looks kind of crappy. And I used steel cable to match my grape trellis over there, and I think it came out pretty good. I just ran a one loop through the whole thing basically, and underneath I fastened it with some cable clamps, and yeah, came out pretty good. I just drilled some holes through my armrest to then drill. I drilled all the way through here, through my base, to run that constant loop, and then I put some of these stoppers here so that way it wouldn't rock. This is keeping the cable from spinning inside of here and allowing the seat to do this. So there you go, that's my final product. And it's pretty damn comfortable too. I think I'm gonna maybe give it a little bit more sanding, which I'll just do in place, and then spray it with some kind of sealant or just something that can protect it from the rain and all that good stuff, things that are gonna break it down. Hey, even if it only lasts me a couple years, I'm fine with that. The whole thing was free to me, so, except for some screws in this cable, of course. But there you go. Do a little 360 around this baby real quick. Thanks for watching.